Turn it up, let it start. From block to block, we snatching hearts and jacking marks.
My hands on myself. Think I'll dust them off, put them back.
Man, that catchy music. For real. I heard this. It's called Feel It Still's Portugal the Man, because it's something, which is weird. It sounds like a chick singing. I don't know anything about these people, let's be honest, okay? But, yeah, it's a catchy ass song. What can I say? I don't know what the fuck it's about, but it's like, it's a nice song to run, a good song to run to, I guess. So, it's got a good pace. Anyway. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is the morning glory. Jesus, I'm going back a year. This is the Morning Toke. My name is Eddie Law, and I can barely hear myself. Give me a second to fix this mic. There we go. Much better. For those that don't know, I literally use my iPhone and like my iPod earphones, so I gotta hold the microphone up a little bit, which is, whatever. But anyway, welcome to the Morning Toke. My name is Eddie Law, and man, what a weekend. GSP returns, freaking chokes out, puts fucking Michael Bisping to sleep for the middleweight title. That was amazing in itself. It's just, for a guy to come back like that, and that's okay. Let me clear some stuff up right here real quick, because it was pretty funny. About the post-fight show we had on Saturday night. We had it right after the event, so you're talking like almost 11 o'clock Pacific time, which would make it like 1 in the morning-ish, 2 in the morning. Wait, 12, 1, 2, yeah. 2 in the morning Eastern time. So you got to keep in mind, myself and Jesse were on the same time. We're on the same time. Jeremiah and Fred were on the same time, right? So those guys were tired, probably had partaken in a little bit of inebriation of sorts. So none of us were really all there. I was exhausted, to be honest with you. I honestly was thinking twice about having a post-fight show because I knew it was gonna be so late. But I don't drink pretty much ever, so I was gonna be fine. I was gonna be, having me some coffee and shit. But anyway, it was interesting because we were joking around about GSP, and I saw some of the comments, right? So I'm gonna have to go back and listen to that, and watch that part or listen to that part again, because we were joking around. In my opinion, I think we were joking around, okay? Because I sure as hell don't think GSP was on steroids, but I believe Fred and Jeremiah, and even I might have made a steroid joke about GSP. Now, that would be some ironic shit, right? I think that's the reason that comment was made. And I saw, I think it was because I saw a comment literally like 20 minutes ago before I left for work. I saw that comment on there. Man, these fucking earbuds. I saw that comment right before I left for work about 20 minutes ago, and then I saw Joey Tremendous, the homie, making the same point I'm making right now. It was kind of, I think we were just pointing out the irony, sort of. But you gotta keep in mind, we're all friggin' tired, and we didn't really care, about how we sounded. Honestly, I guess I don't know. Let me rewatch it, and then I'll comment back to whoever commented on it. But somebody was very upset that because GSP won, we immediately assume steroids. I don't assume anything until shit goes down. For example, and I'll talk about the TJ thing in a second, but actually I'll just leave that for the TJ thing. The GSP, look, I don't think GSP is on steroids. I think in 4 years you could put up that kind of muscle, and he got bigger. You could tell. Like every time you saw GSP in TMZ or in a movie or whatever, he was big, right? Hang on. There we go. It's much better. Sorry about that. I hate these earbuds. I gotta find a way to get a good microphone for like headphones where it's not gonna rub on my beard. Either that or I gotta trim this beard down a little bit. Anyway, with GSP, I don't think he's on steroids at all. I think he just got bigger in 4 years. Okay, let me just get that out of the way. That being said, I would have definitely made a joke if I can remember. I don't remember if I did or not, but I would have definitely made a joke about steroids. To me, it's because it's hilarious. It would be hilarious to me if GSP came back on steroids after leaving because of steroids, right? I mean, who the fuck knows what was going on before he left? It's really hard to tell, other than the guys that, were quite obvious. But it's hard to tell everybody else, as far as especially GSP, if he had used any PEDs. I don't know if he did. I doubt he did. He never tested positive. So as far as the official record, he never did. Right? So just relax, people. Okay? Not to mention, we're a show called The Keyboard Warriors. Okay? We will say whatever the hell pops in our heads immediately. Alright, then we will make the point about it. So, personally, I don't think GSP's on steroids. I really hope he doesn't get, like, I hope nobody pops, because that would put a big old stain on this card overall. But no, I don't think GSP's on steroids. So just settle down, people. And then the other comment, what was the other comment on about? Ash being salty. Ash was drunk. And Ash is an emotional guy, okay? So yeah, he was probably a little bit salty. He was probably a little upset about Bisping losing, especially losing the way he did. I talked to him yesterday. He was just like, yeah, I see, it's all good. But yeah, just chill the fuck out. It's all good. Anyway, but I do appreciate the comments, positive and negative. I appreciate all comments because it helps us, improve, get better, and if we have to clear a point, it helps us, do that. So for the 2 people that commented, I appreciate it. Thanks for the comment. Thanks for listening. If you're really that upset, totally get it. It's all good. Totally valid points, by the way. As far as like what they were saying, like, yeah, Ashley sounded a little salty. I get it. Again, he was pretty hammered and he was upset. So what are you gonna do? And it was 5 in the morning or 6 in the morning for him. And as far as the steroid comment goes, I don't think anyone's serious. And I mean, if we are serious, it's an opinion to have. It's just an opinion to have. No one's opinion is invalid. Or because of bias or anything. I think everyone is entitled to their opinion, whether it's good or bad or stupid or whatever. I mean, it's just an opinion. You're in this country, especially in this country, but on the internet especially, you're allowed to say it. Go for it. I mean, it's fair. No one's gonna. I'm certainly not gonna shut anybody down because of their opinion ever. I've never done that ever. Okay, so chill. All right, moving on. So then the Cody TJ fight. I personally thought that TJ had a shot. I didn't think he was going to win. I thought Cody was going to knock him out, just in furious anger style. But I think Cody might have gotten in a little bit too emotional. And TJ took advantage of that. And TJ's smooth, man. He looked good. TJ looked good. He looked smooth. He was quick. He was patient. He came back from adversity after getting knocked down real hard at the end of the first. And in the second, to finish the fight the way he did it was great. Cody dropping that left hand. And I haven't seen. I heard that he mentioned that in the post-fight interviews, and I haven't seen the press conference yet. I'm gonna watch it today, but for Cody to drop the left hand and eat that right and get dropped like that, I was like, whoa, that's man. You gotta. Hey, look, hats off to TJ. And now TJ calling out DJ. I get it. I think TJ should go down to 125, and I think that's what's gonna happen. But hey, I get it. I totally get it. Let's see it. Why not? Let's see it. And TJ saying Cody doesn't deserve a rematch is probably right. I think Cody's gonna have to win one fight and then gonna get a title shot. Maybe like the Cruz rematch if Cruz beats Rivera or whatever, something like that. Anyway, which is funny because Cody's like, I closed the Cruz chapter of Team Alpha Male, and it's very possible he didn't, dog. So get ready. But again, TJ, the thing about TJ that's is related to the kind of steroid thing is everyone's putting out these videos about steroid nipples on TJ. If you look at the pictures of him on the belt and everything, it looks suspicious. Who knows? But I know a couple guys, especially on YouTube, were talking about it. Made videos specifically on TJ's nipples, which is hilarious, by the way. They made a video about TJ's nipples. Nips, bro. I was still laughing when I saw that shit. TJ steroid nips. That's what one of the videos was called. And the homie Kobe's Corner did one of those as well. And I only watched a little bit of it because I had to head out to the gym. But he made some valid points, I think. And again, the test, these guys get tested by USADA, and if USADA didn't find didn't pop TJ before the fight, then he might have been clean. Again, we never know with the post-fight and all that, but post-fight testing and all that, we'll find out. But if he's clean, he's clean. What are you gonna do? You know what I mean? But I think my point is this: naming a video steroid nipples or steroid nips and focusing on a dude's nipples is still fucking hilarious. As valid as it might be if he is on steroids, but that's just fucking funny. I don't give a fuck who you are. I had a good fucking laugh about steroid nips. Okay, don't give a fuck. Get mad. That shit was funny. Anyway, give me a second. I gotta fight traffic real quick. There we go. Sorry. And to me, the biggest thing that happened Saturday night is Thug Rose, man. Thug Rose. Fuck, I was so happy. I almost teared up a little bit. I might have teared up a little bit when she won. I became a Rose Namajunas fan when she was in Invicta. She pulled off a flying armbar. I forget against who, but she pulled it off beautifully and won the fight. I'm a fan of the fact that she's so emotional. It used to be, she still probably still is, but she's better at holding it in. I love the fact that she's a real person. She's like, I'm just being real. I'm normal. I'm regular. You know, this belt is extras. What she said. For her to knock Joanna Jędrzejczyk out, or make her tap the strikes, whatever the official, you know, the official decision was, or official, you know, whatever they put on Sure Dog. For her to knock Joanna Jędrzejczyk out, that was just years of frustration and hard work and blood, sweat, literal tears and pain. It's just, you saw all of that go into that left hook that dropped Joanna, and it was a beautiful thing to see. And I think seeing the camera on Pat Barry throwing his arms up like the way he did, just repeatedly throwing his arms up, and the look of just like almost like redemption on his face for the love he has, you know, he had like a look of just redemption, like I knew this was gonna happen at some point. She finally got it back, and she should have won the first time. It wasn't her time, and now it is. And for Rose, she popped up. It was like making faces, like she couldn't believe it, and then the tears coming out when Dana put the belt on her shoulder. That was amazing to see, and that made me tear up a little bit when I was just like, God damn, because I've been watching her fights. Every time she fights, I watch. I have not missed any of her fights since that Invicta fight. And you know, the Watterson fight, all the fights she had was just like, whoa, you know. Like, it bummed me out when she lost to Carla Esparza, but you know, fair enough. But man, taking out Joanna Jędrzejczyk in spectacular fashion. And you gotta give it up to Joanna. I mean, look, I get it. People are gonna be like, oh, she was a bully and everything. That's what she's always done. She might have turned it up a little extra for this one, because I think she realized she couldn't get into Rose's head. I guess maybe she thought it was gonna be easier, and it wasn't. You know what I mean? And she might have gotten a little more emotional than Rose did. Yeah, I think Joanna was reaching for motivation to be angry. I don't think Rose gave her any motivation to get angry at her, right? Or, you know, give her any kind of emotional content, as Bruce Lee would say, for you know, for a little bit of heat, a little bit of fire in the belly. And I think she was looking for her, so she grabbed on to the, you know, Pat Barry calling someone in her. My bad, I got a phone call from work asking for some information. So if you don't know, I'm in Phoenix, and the traffic gets bad. It went from really bad to worse in the last 4 years. A lot of it has to do with Arizona State University and all these assholes. Like, not assholes, I call them assholes because I'm annoyed that my commute has doubled in the last 5 years. But you know, it's just, there's a lot of factors, and really no one should really get mad about it. It's just life. It just kind of sucks at this turn to LA. Anyway, well, with Rose, the colossal win. Look, first of all, I think we're gonna get a rematch. I see no reason why we wouldn't. Joanna's been super dominant, and she got dropped in this one and beat. So I think there's gonna be a rematch. I don't think it's gonna be I don't think it's gonna be a quick one. I don't think we're gonna see it until like March, maybe February. You know, 3 months. I think it's gonna be like March or April. So we'll see. I think that could headline its own pay-per-view. I think it might just probably co-main, but it could headline. You never know. Anyway, so overall, awesome night of fights. Felt bad for Jorge Masvidal because I think he was very distracted with the Bisping shit, and he got into a Wonder Boy and got point fought to a loss. So what are you gonna do? And Wonder Boy played his game. Hey, fucking hats off, dude. Do your thing. No title shot. No, not while Woodley's a champ. I think you're gonna have to wait till Woodley's not the champ anymore. Just real talk. It's just, you know, it's just what it is. If James Vick can go on can be 9-1 in the UFC and not even get a sniff at a title shot, then bro, you're gonna have to wait. I mean, it's just, and I know different weight classes and shit like that, but come the fuck on. James Vick should have fought for the title by now. That being said, it's a logjam at 155, and he's right. Nobody wants to fight him. Ain't nobody trying to fight James Vick, all right? That dude's too good, too big, too long for 155. I don't know how he makes it, by the way. That's a ridiculous weight cut. Then again, I don't know how Nate Diaz makes it. Except he's, vegan and he's crazy cardio, work ethic type of lifestyle. And I mean lifestyle. Dude's always working out. Felt bad for Johnny Hendricks. I was kind of rooting for him. I really was. Bohachino is too big. Or Costa, whatever he wants to go by. He wants to go by the Eraser. But Costa, he was just too big, too good. And again, he came out fighting and shit. People were like, roids. I'm like, okay, settle down. Settle down with your roid shit. We'll find out, but settle down. Dude, it was like 8 or 9 knockouts in this card. It really was a great card. I don't think it was the best card ever. I think it's top 3. For me, it's top 3. Easily top 3. I don't know what order, but it's easily a top 3 card for me. I think it was just amazing. It really was. So I really, really enjoyed it. Other things, MMA related. Well, sorry, MMA related. I don't know if you guys saw Mark Goddard, who's he's a ref based out of the UK. He called out this guy Jonathan Snowden. If you don't know about Jonathan Snowden, first of all, I congratulate you on your choices of following on Twitter. You're doing great. If you do know who Jonathan Snowden is, then you know exactly why Mark Goddard smacked him down verbally. If you haven't seen it, go to Mark Goddard. Just search Mark Goddard on Twitter. It should be like Mark Goddard UK or something like that as a handle. But he basically put a smackdown on Jonathan Snowden. It rightfully so, mind you, in my opinion. This part's my opinion. That dude is one of those guys that goes, that's like, my opinion is the only one that matters, and fuck you if you don't agree with me. That's literally his attitude about everything. You know what I mean? Like, he's not willing to hear you out about anything. It's his right to do so, by the way. Like, go for it, dude. You gonna be that way? Oh, fair enough. Okay. But he did that. People were liking and retweeting and shit like that. And I want bullshit. I fucking put a little gif of I don't know if you guys have seen that video, that rap battle video, where it's like the guy that goes, I'm not a rapper. He doesn't make any fucking rhymes or anything. And then he goes, boom. And it's like, the whole place freaks out. That gif, I put that on there. People were liking it. They were liking that because it was pretty funny. I enjoyed it. And there was a bunch of other good tweets on there. There was the usual Ashton Kutcher burn, But I didn't see Snowden reply to that. By the way, I was surprised to not be blocked by Snowden. Him and I have gone back and forth a few times. He got all pissed. He was like talking shit about the podcast and stuff like that. And I'm like, hey, fair enough, but this is my opinion against you. This is my opinion against your opinion, dog. Like, what does my podcast have to do? Why you're reaching? Because that's what little kids do. Like, that's what children and immature motherfuckers do. Is they reach for other shit to try and discredit your opinions. And look, if that's the way you're gonna be, then expect people like Mark Goddard to smack you down. And Snowden did not reply because Snowden ain't got shit on Mark. So I had a great fucking time reading that. It was hilarious, a lot of fun to watch, to read. On the weekends, I try to stay away from media, Twitter included, but I had like that could not be ignored. I got Ash sent that to me. He was like, dude, I'm like, oh shit, because we've all had our little spats with Snowden and shit. And again, I don't wish Snowden any ill will. I have no ill will towards Snowden. I don't follow him. I don't care to. I don't really respect him because of what he does as far as like, putting, doing that, having that whole, my opinion's the only one that matters and yours is bullshit, no matter what type of fucking attitude. I can't respect that. So, yeah. So I don't follow him. But that's what you do. If you don't like what people are, someone's, attitude is what they're saying, just unfollow them. That's all you gotta do. I didn't even block him. I just unfollowed him. Once in a while I see someone that, someone retweeted stuff and I'm like, whatever. He's good at baiting people into bullshit, right? So, hey, do your thing, dog. Anyway, that shit was pretty funny. But I do try to ignore media, and I don't watch TV. If I watch anything on the weekends, and I don't have cable anymore, I unplugged. But I like stream stuff, or I'll watch stuff on Netflix. I finished Stranger Things 2, which is awesome. I can't wait to see number 3. I think it's signed up for like 3 or 4 seasons, something like that. But it was awesome. It was fun to watch. What I didn't see in incredibly just heartbreaking news was there was a gunman in Texas near somewhere near San Antonio, little city outside of it. I forgot the name of it, but he shot up a church and killed like 26 people and injured another bunch. I mean, come the fuck on, man. And this guy was like, former military. there's not a lot known about him. Of course, everyone immediately started politicizing the shit out of it, which is just, come the fuck on. Can we give the bodies time to get cold? God damn. The bodies are still warm and you motherfuckers are already politicizing it. That made me angry. I didn't find out about it until this morning. And of course, me being me, I, freaking consumed as much as I could about it in like 15 minutes before I went to go work out. And it was just like, dude, what the fuck, man? I don't know what I personally don't know what the solution is. A lot of people are saying more gun control or ban all the guns and shit like that. Like, look, it's not going to stop people that commit crime, especially not now with like, over 500 million guns in circulation. But that's not going to stop people from getting a gun or having a gun or whatever, especially illegally, right? If you ban them. You put more gun control, I mean, what the fuck's a background check gonna hurt? I think this is the background check thing's gonna make background checks harder. If it's hard to buy a car or get a mortgage loan and all that. I'm not saying make it that hard. I'm saying make it harder. It's easy to buy a gun. The background checks would buy, like, for example, and people, like, I don't own a lot of guns. I don't own anything crazy. I own guns for personal protection and to protect my family, myself, and everything in my home. I took a training course and everything when I bought it. When I buy my firearms, I go through the background check. It's how it works. I mean, I go, I check all I check all the boxes. They didn't just, to keep it right, do it right. I had no problem with the background check. Just go for it, dude. The thing is, the background check took literally 15 seconds. It was quick and easy. I thought it should have been harder. I remember asking the guy, like, that's it? He's like, yeah, that's it. I'm like, you don't have to check anything else? He's like, no, it's all in one database. And I'm like, all right, well, hey, cool. I remember leaving there going, that should have been harder than it was. It really should have, but that's just my opinion. Like, I had some background checks. I had a couple hoops to jump through, nothing crazy. You know what I mean? But just make it a little harder for people, especially people with mental health issues, from getting one, right? But people saying ban all the guns, I don't agree with that. I just don't. Especially not with the way our Constitution is written. But, again, I don't know. I don't have an answer for this. It's just, fuck. Like, what is going on in the world, especially in our country and in the U.S., where this is like a monthly thing? You know what I mean? Yeah, I know. It happens in Chicago all the time. There's always, people get shot and killed every single day. I get it. But, I mean, mass shootings happening like this are like a monthly occurrence for us now. It's almost normal. People don't even blink anymore. It used to be that like a mass shooting was like a week long of coverage on our 24-hour news cycle bullshit, right? Now it's like, they'll talk about it. They talk about it yesterday apparently all day. They'll talk about it the rest of today, maybe some of tomorrow. By Wednesday they're on to the next thing. They're on the Black Friday sales and shit like that. I mean, it's so common that we don't even blink about it anymore. It's incredibly disheartening and just I mean, it's just the devastating thing to happen to people and it's become normal. This should not be normal. Our children should not be like, oh yeah, shit, another one. They should not have to fear being in school or in church or in a place of worship anywhere. You know what I mean? But it's gotten to that point. That's like that's the second one or third one that I can think of as far as like shooting in a church. The other one that I can remember is the Charleston one where that white supremacist dude went in there and just shot a bunch of black people in a church. That shit was just, wow. That angered the fuck out of me. That made me mad as fuck. But I agree. We gotta do something. I don't know what. I'm not the person to ask. I'm really not. If you're asking for my personal opinion, more background checks, harder background checks. Okay. I don't think you should ban the guns. I just don't. Personally, I like guns. I like going to shoot them in a range. I like going outside and shooting them at a range safely. I'm very responsible with my firearms, especially when I'm caring for protection. Like I work and shit like that. I go to some shitty places for work, I'll be honest. But it's I don't know, man. I don't have the answer. I don't have any answers, man. You would think people smarter than me would be able to figure this shit out, but apparently, like, there's so much, I don't know, it's that people set up walls to change things here. You know what I mean? When there's money involved, it's incredibly difficult to change things. This motherfucker's getting crazy over here. You ever had that motherfucker that you're trying to switch lanes and he speeds up on you? Yeah, and he's like making all faces and shit at me, fucking cunt. God, people suck. You know, but anyway, again, I don't have the answers. I mean, fuck, I don't know what the answer is. And I wish I was smart enough to figure it out. Right? Like, I wish I could be like, eureka, that's the answer. Let's do this. And then, because if I had the answer, but please fucking believe I'd be out there fucking yelling it out as loud as I could in front of people. Like, hey, we gotta do this shit. This is the answer. This is gonna fix all our problems. This is gonna stop people from killing. But I don't have it. I don't. And it seems like nobody does. And it seems like in order to find it, we're gonna have to dig deep and maybe be willing to change some things about our you know. I think we're gonna end up having to change some things about the way we live and the way we are to each other, especially. So, anyway, that's it. I hate to end it on that note, but that's kind of what it is. I gotta go anyway. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching, listening. Watching on YouTube, thanks for listening on iTunes. You can check all our stuff out, the podcast stuff, at KeyboardWarriorsMMA.com. That is KeyboardWarriorsMMA.com. Also on iTunes at Keyboard Warriors MMA. We have a show Wednesday night. We have our Keyboard Warriors show. We have a guest, a surprise guest. Anyone that's been watching the show for a while, especially the ones that have been here since the beginning, you guys will love our guest, I promise, okay? I'm hoping it works out anyway. But that's our potential guest, we'll see. Shout out to Represent. Go to repthewarriors.com. Get yourself some gear, helps us out. Get yourself some good, slick gear. They got a lot of good shit on there, especially the hats, man. Get yourself a hat. Those things are baller. And then, of course, spicespros.com. Mexican candy, spices, marinades, all that stuff's on there. Hook yourself up, man. Get some of that shit. And they're going to give me a couple, I believe they'll give me a discount code at some point soon, hopefully. So we'll figure that out. And then I'll be able to give you guys that. You can save some money. That'd be awesome, right? And, of course, the Heel Hook Show I believe it goes on today. Follow me on Twitter at elaw31 for that information. Just keep an eye out. I think we do shows so much now. Also, the UFC Post-Fight 217 show is on iTunes. It's also on YouTube. And it's going to be, I'm going to do little sections of it, chop it up a little bit. And been trying to drop a video every single day, and I've been pretty good at it so far. So we'll keep going with it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for me. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Y'all have an incredibly wonderful day. Stay safe. Stay smart. Do your thing. Doug Rose! I just want to say that. And yeah, catch you guys later.